Alright, we're real, we're here. We're gonna play Super Mario 3D Land. Double checking that we have everything working good. Yeah, everything seems to be working good. Always gotta double check, especially just guys, I gotta make sure everything's working good still with multi-streaming, but yeah. We're just gonna play some Super Mario 3D Land. We're just gonna keep it chill. You don't have any me characters? I don't. Apparently it's standard me. Yeah, sure, I'll just pick the standard me. Yay, the file's been created. This is the final nostalgia night of the month. We're just gonna keep it chill. We're gonna play Super Mario 3D Land. Because tomorrow we start off my first and so far only theme month for streams with fucking December 10. It's such a horrible name. It's a horrible pun name, but I don't care. Gamer, welcome! Hey, welcome Stu, welcome everyone. We're just gonna chill. I had a bit of a day because I was with family the whole day. Welcome Buggus! Hey, welcome everyone! We're getting everyone in here for 3D Land. 3D Land of all games. Nothing wrong with 3D Land. I quite like 3D Land. In fact, it was the first game I got with my 3DS when I was younger. So, this is gonna be fun. I said it on the other night when I said I was gonna stream this. This is probably one of the easiest 3D Marios ever. And I genuinely would not be surprised if I managed to blow through the entire main game all in tonight's stream. So yeah, we're just gonna have a chill time. We're gonna sit and chat. We're gonna play Super Mario 3D Land. Sadly, I can't really do the 3D. Oh, and the game has immediately punished me by saying, fuck you, lag. And I'm immediately... stop and talk about Ledian. We just started! But okay, yeah, we'll stop and talk about Ledian. Here's Ledian. We just started the stream, and you're gonna have me interrupt with Ledian. Alright. This is Ledian. This is my favorite bug Pokemon. I need to make like a little notebook. I need a little notepad near me with actual Ledian trivia and facts I can just pull up instead of having to think of stuff off the top of my brain. Or maybe I just need to remove the stop and talk about Ledian reward because it's getting to a point where I don't have anything more to say. I love him, and maybe we'll bring back the reward when it's time for the Pokemon Emerald streams in January. Because I got nothing to say right now. It's Ledian. We've said all we really can. He's my favorite bug type. He single-handedly wiped one of the gyms back when he played Pokemon X. Oh, this is me. I'm just checking on something on another monitor. Ignore me waving. It's fun. Maybe it's funny for you, but for me, it's a case of, fuck, what do I talk about with this guy? I love him dearly. He is my favorite. He genuinely is like a top 5 Pokemon for me, but it's for very simple reasons where it's just, I just think he, wait, I can just do, I just think he's neat. My Marge is kind of rusty. I've not had to do the Marge voice in some time. He's very cool. I love him. He's just a little, it's a bug who punches. Honestly, my enjoyment for him started off as somewhat ironic because I was like, oh, holy shit, guys, it's a Ledian. It's a ladybug. No, it was a Ladybug first. It was like, holy shit, guys, a ladybug. And then it grew into unironic. I actually really, really fuck with Ledian so much. So you know what? There, we stopped and we talked to Ledian. I'll redeem that so Twitch doesn't yell at me because Twitch yells at me if I don't redeem the things right away. And now, it's like Buck Bumble, except better. All right, Ledian is better than Buck Bumble. I've never played Buck Bumble immediately. All I know about is that it has a kick-ass theme song for a Nintendo 64 game. Right about now, it's time to rock with the Biggity Buck Bumble. Right about... Part of me wants to pause and open up the Buck Bumble theme just to have on another monitor while we play. Let's see if I remember correctly. Yes, I do remember correctly. Like I said, this was one of the first games I got with my 3DS, so I have a lot of nostalgia for it. I know I've said before that as much as I really like the 3DS in general, I have more nostalgia for the base DS. Just because, you know, I grew up with that one first, and I had it for a lot longer, and admittedly, growing up, always had more base DS games than I did 3DS games. Oh yes, 100 more seconds because I might run out of time. I don't know, man. It's like I said, this is like the easiest Mario game genuinely ever. This is like you give this to a small child. It's like, here you go, son. Your first video game. I don't want to knock it, because again, a lot of fond memories with this one. Hey! I forget, are you one of the ones that throws a coin at me? Or do you just do your thing? Ah, you suck. There's no way I'm gonna make that mistake. I'm looking at you. Do I need to zoom out and zoom back in? You good? Yeah, he's fine. Except he's gone now! Maybe he never really existed. Whee! Oh yeah. This might be one of those more chill streams where I just kind of vibe out, bring up anything chat wants to talk about, because I like this game, but there's just not a lot for me to talk about with it. It's the first Mario I got on my 3DS. That's the extent. I know. Let me see. I'm getting let me get a drink of water here before I say this. Remember when I was younger and I first got my 3DS for my birthday? I beat the main adventure mode all like not in one big sitting, but on my birthday, on the same day. What's your opinion on Stew? You Stew, or like the actual Stroll and Stew from Mario? Fuck. Opinion on you, Stu, is, yeah, you're neat. I'm always appreciative when you come to chat. Opinion on Stu from Mario? I mean, it's a stew. It's just, they're kind of just weird guys. Sunshine was such a weird fucking game. They just made up a new enemy for Mario, and it's like, fuck it, go. And I know a lot in wow. Come on. Come on. There. I know every Mario game introduces new enemies, so that's not like a weird thing. But stews are such a strange one. Someday in the future, we will return to Super Mario Sunshine. Or maybe we'll play that. I remember someone in chat back when I played talked about there was a mod for it called like Mario Eclipse, I think, that supposedly fixed a lot of the issues. Fuck. I think what throws me off about this game, again, I don't want to sit here and bash on 3D Land the whole time. This is nostalgia night. We have a good time. Is I want to do all the 3D Mario moves, but you don't have a lot of them. Like, you don't have the triple jump, and the backflip is really awkward to pull off. It's fun. It's still a good time. It's Nintendo showing how you can do weird... I know it's called 3D Land, but it's hard to call this a 3D game. Like, if we're being completely honest here, chat. Wizard, I send you a comment on your community post. Thank you, Coach. I mean, I can look at the comment in a bit. Apparently the game was extremely rushed. It doesn't feel rushed. Just kind of feels basic, I guess. Not bad, not in a bad way. Like, I really don't want to sit here and act like, oh, I'm better than this game. I'm not. Well and truly am not. It's just, how do I put it? It's not one of my favorites, you know? If I'm thinking, can you send me a comment back in your community post after you live stream? Maybe. This is a strange request, Mr. Coach. Mr. and or Mrs. Coach, but you know what? I usually respond to comments. Get the coins. People who built the game were actually good, but trust me, it was really rushed. You know what? I would not be able to tell. I mean, with Sunshine, you know, I've heard that Sunshine was rushed and had a lot of weird stuff. That you can very much tell. This one, you can't really tell as much. Like, it's a very consistent Mario game, so that's why it's harder for me to believe that this was rushed. Let me get another drink of water. I'm not pulling up the little water cup every time because my throat's been a little dry today, so I'm gonna be taking a lot of small sips. Upset that 3D World took a lot of the credit. To be fair, it's kind of like how... Oh, I keep trying to use the D-pad to move, and I keep forgetting that this game doesn't accept that. I forgot why I don't watch streams. I'm going to go to YouTube. All right, did you get the star medal? Yes, I did get the star medal. You don't need to tell me all this. It's kind of like how a lot of people genuinely just kind of forget about the original new Super Mario Brothers game. I mean, like, true Mario fans will talk about New Soup 1 more than, like, New Soup Wii. You know, us true Mario gamers. But it's also understandable why one is remembered more than the other, just because, you know, one's on handheld, one's on console. You're the guy I was thinking of. I look at you and you're gonna throw me a coin. And then it's gonna land all the way over here. Oh no, you can't. For some reason I thought I could grab the shell and run with it. Maybe I was thinking of 3D Land. I think, funnily enough, I like 3D Land. I've not played it that much. I think I've beaten the main adventure. Why am I Tortellini? Who am I? I don't know, man. I got all the coins. I don't know, man. Did you never set your name over there? Remember, we took that break off of YouTube for a few months. A lot of changes in just 4 months. I feel like at some point it'd be fun to do, maybe for a series of streams, we play through 3D World, because I had it on Wii U and I have it on Switch. Part of me kind of wishes my Wii U still worked, because a sick part of me was kind of like, what if I stream my Wii U? But my Wii U tablet died like a while back, and it's like, I like that console. I don't love it enough to go out of my way to replace it. I'm sorry. Sorry, Wii U stands. The console is still... I mean, it's not the best, but it's also not the worst. It had some good games. I'm just not going back for it. Rock. Let's see. Do we even bother with the red coin? What's it gonna give me? Like another leaf? Oh boy, a 1-up. Oh no, the 1-up's gone. Guys, what if we die a whole bunch? What if we die just a whole bunch in Super Mario 3D Land? I'm Stu. Welcome back, Stu. I didn't quite hit the top. Again, I don't want to be fucked up and evil. Okay, lie. I do like being fucked up and evil. I don't want to be mean. A whole lot mean to this game. But when I say it is very handedly the easiest of the 3D Marios. Yeah. Oh no, we need 3 star coins to continue. Not continue to unlock this world. Do we even need to do it, or can I just move on? I forget. You can just move on. I mean, we'll do it. Gotta pad out the stream somewhat. Curious what a speed run of this game looks like with how I can't use the D-pad. I don't know why I keep trying to use the D-pad, but I keep trying to. This is kind of what I mean when this game... I know we're still on World 1, but I think back to... I don't know, what are some other Mario games where, like, even World 1 was throwing you something? This entire level, you mostly just stand still. Like, think back to... No, it wouldn't be fair. I was about to compare this to, like, Bob-omb Battlefield and be like, think back to the challenge that level threw at you at the start of the game. It's like, no, that's not fair. Whoop. That is, like, a very unfair... Help me, Wizard, I'm having an identity crisis. Steal someone else's identity. And you won't have a crisis anymore. You'll just have their identity. What would be a fair comparison? I guess like the New Soup games, but even New Soup DS was throwing you a bit more of a hard ball in the first level in the beginning of the game. At least a little bit. It's still a good game, and I appreciate it for what it brought to the Mario franchise, for what happened in 3D World. Box! Well, there we did it. Infinite coin exploit. I want to see if I can rack up and get like perfect stars and everything. All right, come on. Yep. Maybe have a lazy purple joke. Identity crisis is not a joke. Well, I'll make it into one. Oh shit! I know I used to make those jokes. With us being back on YouTube now, and with the completely new PNG tuber, I wonder if we're gonna get the lazy purple comparisons ever again. Like, I look nothing like lazy purple, but if I play TF2 and I show my normal soldier loadout, we're gonna have those comparisons come back. I don't miss the comparisons. Whee! Yeah, this level is just kind of meh. Again, we're just in World 1. I don't remember a large swaths of the game, if I'm being honest. So maybe once we get to like World 2, World 3, it's really gonna start pumping it up and be like, hell yeah. I'll make a second account specifically to torment you. I'm always tormented. I don't need anything. I'm not going to the Toad house. I have the leaf. What else would I need? 20 minutes in, we're already at the first Bowser Castle. At 8 worlds. What's it gonna look like? 20 minutes. So that's... Yeah, I think we can beat this game within like a 3-hour live stream. At least the base game. By calling you stupid, or by calling you lazy purple. Again, I'm used to it. Again, let us flash back to not even a year ago when I had the dumbass TF2 SFM PNG tuber. Why did I use that one, or even the updated one, for as long as I did? I look... Oh no, actually we don't even need the leaf, fuck it. I look back at some of my old streams where I had that, God, it looked like shit. Why did I use it for so long? Like, even ignoring the stylistic choice of, like, this, where it's the hand-drawn aesthetic, why did I go with flat renders for so long? Why did I think that was acceptable? I guess I was working off of how on YouTube a lot of the time I would just represent myself with, like, Blender SFM renders. But god damn. Someone needed to stop me. Someone should have told me, hey, this looks like crap, you gotta do better. Goal. But no one did. Hell, the second PNG tuber I did, that was like the orb with like ragdoll arms, wasn't much better. Actually, no, it was quite better, because at least it looked more unique. But I'm genuinely very happy with how this one's come out overall. Oh no, don't stand still and shoot fireballs in exactly one spot. That's my weakness. Oh no. Oh no, my weakness. Don't do that, man. You're going to Maple Pool like me. Oh fuck, I actually died because I was trying to read chat and I don't know. Your message didn't retract in the stream. If you're telling me not to sit there and lament about how bad it looked, nah, I'm going to. I'm more than okay. I'm not okay. I don't look back on my videos or things I've done in the past creatively with the channel and like immediately go into hater mode of, man, I was so garbage back then. I look back on some of my older stuff and like, yeah, you know what, some of this is still good. I've grown. I have grown as a creator to not just hate everything I've done in the past. Feel like the TF2 thing fits you more? I think this fits me more. This fits me more. This feels more true to how I want to represent myself on the internet. When I had the TF2 renders for the PNG tuber, it was kind of pigeonholing me into the TF, like, Team Fortress 2 content, not content mill. I don't want to say that because that comes off mean. It kind of... How do I want to put it? It forced me to still act like I'm a TF tuber when I've not been a TF tuber for ages. No shame to TF tubers. None at all. Y'all are cool. I know several TF tubers. They're great. I just wanted to move past it and not just be purple colored TF2 guy number 27. I want to be stupid wizard. No, I'm gonna hit the top of that flagpole. Hang on. And part of that was me looking at my TF2 PNG tuber. Ah, fuck, I didn't hit the top. And being like, I don't know, man. I kind of want to change it up. I want to change it up and make it not just be the TF2 guy. Also, water break. Everyone, stop. Get some water. Get a drink of water. Stay hydrated. I'm worried that I've caught something because my throat's been a little scratchy the past hour. But it's fine, I'll just push right through. Actually, I'm gonna take a hot second and clear my throat. You see, I muted my mic to clear my throat because no one would want to hear that. There's a reason why I've yet to start an ASMR channel, besides the one April Fool's bit. But yeah, I don't like lament my time doing primarily TF2 content. It somewhat got me started off because, you know, I started my channel just doing TF2 clip dumps. And that got me some amount of following. And then when I switched, I I don't even remember what the first non-TF2 video I did was. I want to say it was something like the Tetris video. Something like that. So, you know, I'm not going to sit here and lament over it. But I have moved on. That's not to say here, you know what? I do have a TF2 video in the work. Like a real video. It's gonna be probably a bit of a bigger one if things go as planned. I have multiple videos. It is very good. I talked about it in the behind the scenes channel on the Discord. It feels good to write videos again, just to go through the process, because I forgot, shit, I actually quite enjoyed writing videos. And I have like 3 videos I'm currently writing. I don't know if any of them are going to be out before the end of the year. Probably not. And I'm kicking myself still over not working on any kind of Ben 10 video that I could upload for December during, you know, the whole theme month. But c'est la vie. So is life. I don't want to get... I don't like ever teasing videos hardcore, because I always change up my plans all the time, and it's like, I never know what I'm going to work on next, and I might change my... I'll say, hey, I'm doing a video where I play every Garfield game. That was a video I had planned a while back, and then I actually went through and played, and it's like, I don't have anything to say about most of these. I gotta scrap the video. So that's kind of why I don't like talking specifically about what videos are you working on next. It's like, because I never know. I'll have the idea and I'll tell myself, this is a great idea. This will get me all the views and my channel will skyrocket, and then I'll have to figure out what I'm doing to demonetize myself so that YouTube doesn't get any money off of me with their AI shit. And then I actually write the video. It's like, oh, this is doo-doo feces. This is like the worst idea I've had ever. But these couple ideas I'm cooking up, including the TF2 one, I'm somewhat proud of. At least so far. At least I'm liking how they're coming along so far. I've not hit the stage of, oh, I gotta scrap everything. It's garbage. Kill it. Kill it now. I don't want this. I would much rather have you. Who would ever pick Fireflower over Leaf? Go on. Come on, come on, come on. Admit it in chat. Would you ever? What's cooler, gliding in the tail or dumbass Fireball? Who needs Fireball? Fuck Fireball. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna have to use Fireball in a second here, I think. Or can I just... If I'm remembering correctly, I think it just leads up here, so... Yeah, fuck Fireball. We don't need that shit. Friendship ended with Fireball. Tanuki Leaf is my new friend. You know what? I like you. You keep on flying. Question mark block. Oh, no, no, no. God damn it. My own hubris. Ah, now we gotta fresh it. We gotta use the Fireball. Maybe. Wait. No, I can definitely reach up there without it, right? Hang on. Hang on. I can definitely reach up there. Yes! I'm such a fucking god gamer, guys. I should hop on Fortnite. Get a victory royale, and then I dab and shit all over. Now I'm gonna kill you and get coins. Alright, you fly off, question mark block. You're chill as fuck. Yeah, you're chill. Oop. Oh, no. Oh, wait. Oh, I thought you needed the tail to break that. That shows how long it's been since I've played this game, that my immediate first thought was you needed the tail to break that. Now you can do it when big mode. Alright. Yep. Gonna get another drink of water. I love water. I love hydration. Anyone in chat here? You know what? Here, let's talk with chat here. Who here likes 3D Land? Anyone got any fun stories about Super Mario 3D Land? As we've already shown, my brain's already kind of going into mode over this game. This is not Kirby Superstar Ultra. I don't have nearly the amount to talk about. And admittedly, I only picked this game because I was like, fuck, I'm gonna be gone all day Sunday. Actually, no, I picked it before I was planning on streaming on. We weren't supposed to stream tonight. Shit happened Friday night that led to me not being able to stream Friday night. So I was like, oh, let's push it forward one day. It's fine. Bonk. You know what? This is the level I remember. Because I'm a gamer chud who's like, fuck. 8-bit Mario. It's Mario. Mario. Oh, that's right. Come on. Come on, get them all, Mario. Come on, Mario. You did it. You did it, Mario. Scary power up, scary. And fast forward. Whee! I do like the little propeller block. It's a very simple, very simple power up. I was about to say it's a precursor to the fucking propeller cap from Wii. No, this one came first. I can't reach that. I don't have the tail. It's fine. Woo. It did it. Woo. Woo. So if I like roll beside it, does that spin? No, I didn't think so. Oh well. We don't need it. Woo. This is such a very chill game, so regardless of anything I say tonight, this is still, it's a very chill experience. All right, we're going for it. We're going for it. Yes, God Gamer Wiz. He did it again. No one will ever do it like him. He doesn't have the tail, so he can't activate this part. He's a fraud. Rah. Die. Die. Death. Destruction. Plague. Pestilence. Rah, rah, rah. Someone should do a case study on Mario. He kills indiscriminately all the time. Guys, crazy theory here. Mario is evil. Crazy. No one has ever had that thought before. Ever. Fucking before. I'm a fucking genius. No one in their life has ever had the fan theory. Don't forget to take a break. Game, I've been playing you for 30 minutes. You don't want me to stop. It's been only 30 minutes, buddy. Calm down. Oh, fuck yeah. Okay, let me... And... whoop. I forget you have to actually jump. It's not based on if you button input. Alright, this might take the most brain power. Especially if that's gonna happen. The switch block Switch block might be one of my favorite mechanics that they grandfathered in. Wasn't this in Galaxy originally? If I am to be right. Wow, best viewers on stream, boo. God damn it, Twitch, God damn it, Twitch, do your job. Delete, ban, get out of here, kill. It's gone. It was never here. Goddamn Twitch, do your job of getting rid of the bots. The infinite death box. This Mario gets immense enjoyment. Mario gets immense enjoyment out of endless killing. Yahoo! And then that would have gotten like 1 million viewers back in the day. Because everyone was like, oh, evil Mario! I don't know, y'all remember like, Mashed, the secret history of blank, where they portray Mario as like a fucking mob boss. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I've never been crazy about like those depictions of evil Mario. It's lazy. It's lazy. It's not really it's like I get the joke. Or like the thought behind it is like, oh, because Nintendo is a ruthless corporation. I get that. It's like, man, that's like, it's like when people portray Mickey Mouse as evil because Disney's evil. Like, I don't know, guys. Mickey Mouse, he's just a guy. He's just a little guy. He's just a little scamp. It's lazy, in my opinion. I have weird opinions, and I don't care if I'm... These are weird-ass opinions, I'm aware. Oh, fuck. Okay, so I gotta brain this out a little. Brain, activate. Brain activated. Hup. Hup. Like I said, this is the most brain power this game's probably gonna take from me. The Switch handles. Oh, you're fucking kidding me. Depth perception. All right, let's go ahead and grab this. And hup. I missed. I missed. The reference to Yellow Mario. Save complete. I'm so glad that it informs me that the save completed. I gotta clear my throat again. God, I might be sick. No, I can't be sick going into December. I've come down with the plague. If this keeps up, I might flip the stream to BRB so I can go pop some NyQuil or something. Clearly, my body is being negatively affected by Super Mario 3D Land for the Nintendo 3DS family of systems. I don't know why. A weird bit with some friends of mine is just saying the blank family of systems is just a really weird and funny wording that Nintendo's always used. The Virtual Boy family of systems. It's like there was only one. The Wii U family of systems. I don't know why. Some of the bits in me and my friends' circles, they're funny. It's always the jokes that are like funniest to you and your friends, but then you try and explain to anyone else, and it's like, this makes no sense. You want to know a bit from my friend group that I've been trying to expand out beyond the friend group to mixed results? Phone reacts. Y'all know how on Discord you can... Ow. How on Discord you can like react messages? That's like a thing, that's a feature. It's a mechanic of Discord. And you know, most people do shit like flames or like whatever, you know, normal shit. I started for some reason a month back, for no reason, Anytime my friends would say something funny or cool in the group chat, I would react with the bone emote. It doesn't mean anything. That's like the point of the bit is like it doesn't mean anything at all. It's not like a weird euphemism or anything. It's just bones, because it's funny. Because bones are funny. Because skeletons are funny. But it's evolved to the point now where I started doing it in like other servers that I'm in that have nothing to do with my friend group or anything. To the point where I saved the screenshot and I shared it with another friend because I really love it. I started reacting to like messages in the announcements channel in this Discord with bones. And one of the mods like just like went into general and it's like, who keeps boning all the messages? And I just replied to him with, look, we're all trying to find the bones guy here. Somehow he just didn't know it was me. Didn't help that anytime I would bones react with something, immediately a few more users would come in and bone react with it too. We're all trying to find the bones guy here. If I ever get to the point of being a big boy streamer that I'm known for any kind of joke, I want bones emote. I want the bone emoji. The bone emoji is really funny to me. Well, it's one of those emojis where it's like, when the hell are you ever going to use this in like a normal context, you know? At what point do you ever need to use bone? I know a lot of emojis and emotes fall under that umbrella of when the hell are you ever going to use this? But like bone specifically is one of those like... and I prove my point with the fact that when I bone react, I have friends being like, what the fuck does that mean? When I first started doing it, it's like, it doesn't mean anything. It's just bone. Alright. Alright, gamer. Do I care enough to go around and get that star coin? Not really. I like those guys. I don't know their names. The wall guy. Ow. I thought he was gonna fly up first. Kill. Fuck! I died. Kill. And then I die. I'm so good at the video game, guys. I promise. I like the little note blocks. They're cute. They're cool. They're fun. Oh my god, the limited 3D in this Mario game is so charming. I love it. I'm just ignoring him. You live for now. Gamer. See, most speedrunners would have been crushed under the swamp, but I'm a pro at this game. I knew that I could get away with jumping there and not die. Not a lot of people know that. A lot of people would assume you would have gotten crushed. Kind of like how a lot of people don't know that you can do this to jump over these guys. And you can desync them. And that's a cool thing you can do. It doesn't actually do anything. Yep. Coin. Oh, that's the last one. I just completely missed where the hell the second one was. Whoop, whoop. I love how quick he moves on this. I don't know why. Whoop, 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 whoop. All right. Yep. Yep. God damn, I am very bad at hitting that pole, apparently. Wasn't there like a completion thing with this game where if you want to like fully 100% win, you had to land on the top of that flagpole the first time, every time? I don't want to go back to a previous world game. I'm sorry. Look, your levels are fun. You're a good time. You control tight. But your levels are not memorable enough for me to be like, oh yeah, I want to do that again. There probably will not be a point where I play a level I'm like, fuck yeah, I want to do that one again. You know, barring when I'm stupid and like die. Barring whenever that happens, you know. You know what? You know what? Well, we're on the positives. This game has a pretty damn good soundtrack, all things considered. And I do consider all things. I am all-knowing. I'm running away. Sorry, brain. Brain is slightly sledging, so I'm resorting to quoting random shit. Well, another one up. Whole time. No, not whole time. It's tail time. Guys, vote now on your phones. Do we play Gex in the future? When do I play Gex? When does chat want me to play Gex? Vote on your phone. I'll do it. I'll do it. Don't think I won't. I'll fucking do it. We'll play Gex. It'll be great. I forget how you get that, and I don't care enough to explore. Oh wait, no, it's literally just here, I think. Wow. This level is kind of why I'm like, oh yeah, there's not gonna be a single level where I'm like, yeah, I want to do that again. Prime example. Not a bad level, it's just kind of whatever because it's a water level. I think that's the funny thing is, especially with the new Soup series, the water levels aren't usually like bad or anything. They're just kind of whatever a lot of the time. It's like I just don't care enough. Can I kill you? Torturing wild animals for fun. Oh, he's dead. Oh, he's made of rocks. A secret for me. Wow, such interesting architecture. I love it. Very MC Escher. No, that's not. That doesn't even work as a reference. That looks nothing like MC Escher. Kill. Killing innocent sea creatures. Good. Good. Yep. Come on, I can reach that. Yes, I can. No more cacti. Okay, this is why I can't like this game that much. You can't ground pound to go into pipes fast. Like, what's the point of giving me a ground pound if I can't ground pound to go into pipes quickly? I know that was introduced in like fucking Odyssey, but I feel like it was a thing in at least like Galaxy or 3D World too. It's like, come on, game. Let me have some fun. Anyways, I'm gonna hop up and take a hot piss real quick and probably pop some medicine to help with my throat. All right, we'll be right back. Oh, alright, we're back. I couldn't find NyQuil, but I found Tylenol. That's like the same thing. Ugh. Close enough, you know. So just pop that. I'm sure we'll be fine. Let's blitz the rest of this game. Yep. We're already on World 3, and we're like barely an hour in. I don't have the tail game! Stop doing this! It's fucked up that you keep doing this. You're telling me, hey, use the tail here, but you're not giving me the damn tail. You keep giving me the fireballs. No one wants the fireballs. You know what, Chomp? Be free. Oh, wait, no, I can't free you. I thought I could free you. I can't. Oh, no, you're dead. Oh, he's dead. Oh, well, you win some, you lose some. Run. I mean, this part's neat. This is just... It's just that one pit from Ancient Cheese. Pizza Tower. Wow, another one-up. I don't want more one-ups game. Give me the damn tail. Oh. Alright. It's teasing me. It won't give me the tail. Thank you. Where does that go? Oh, just over there. Can I even reach that without the tail? Probably. Barely. Admittedly, barely. Yeah. Is it just better to run and jump over to it? I always assumed the long jump would have been better to reach the flagpole, but I'm like consistently... Sorry, my phone made a sound. I was unlucky to check notification. I always assumed it was better to long jump to reach the pole, but I'm doing better with just run and jump. For somehow reason. Oh, that's right. D-pad don't work. Fuck you. Fuck me. Can I kill these? No, I can't. I like that they make a grand return to 3D. I'm pretty sure this is their first time in a 3D game in some time. I could be wrong. I'm wrong about... We get to have tail time, guys. Guys, it's tail time. Like Bubsy. Sometimes on streams, I go a little cuckoo, I go a little stir crazy with these late night streams where we don't get a lot of chatters going on. So I gotta fill that dead space, I gotta talk. I talked about it in the update where it's like, you gotta keep that energy going. Hopefully, I don't think back when I was doing the YouTube streams, I ever did the like Monday, Tuesday ones where it was earlier in the evening. I think I only started doing that post Twitch migration. So that'll be interesting to see how we do with people coming in and watching. Of course, I know for a fact that that next month's set of streams are probably going to kill most of my analytics. And I've accepted that fact. I don't care. More tail for me? Game, you shouldn't have. Actually, you really should have, and you should have done it a lot sooner. I missed the tail. Death. Spin. I meant to go over to this. Slam it in. Just one coin. Why do I even bother? When a lot of the time the game's just gonna be like, you get one coin. Yeah. Alright. I'm just gonna jump. No one can stop me. Whee! Okay, no, this is more than one coin. It's a 1-up because I clearly needed more of those. I don't care. I'm not going all the way over there. It's probably just the last star coin, which I don't need. Kill. Oh. Oh. You're not even gonna give me a coin there, game? Alright, let's... Perfect. I'm the perfect boy, the perfect gamer. You reckon I'll max out the life counter before the end of the stream? What's gonna happen first? Do I max out the life counter or do I beat the game? We're not gonna... I'll be fair, and I'm not gonna skip levels. Except for the toad houses. I'm gonna skip those because I really don't need them. I wouldn't mind seeing like a... Maybe not a remake. Actually, no, I wouldn't mind seeing like a little remaster port of this game on Switch just to keep it preserved. Even though I said it's a very easy, simple game, that's not a bad thing. You know, it's a good 3D Mario that anyone can really pick up and play. Of course, that would be difficult given how many of the little obstacle courses were designed with the, like, 3D in mind. But I don't know, it's manageable without it. I don't have the stereoscopic 3D on, and no, I'm doing just fine. Another life. Oh. I doubt it would get a remake, especially with 3D World on the Switch. It would be a little redundant. But I don't know. Hey, Nintendo, if we ever get a second 3D All-Stars, I don't know, man. There's this. There's the... No, they wouldn't do Galaxy 2. Damn it, no. We're never going to get this game. Because they just did the Galaxy 1+2 bundle. We're never getting it. Ah, fuck my chud life. We're never getting Super Mario 3D Land on the Switch. Because there's no way in hell they would ever release it on its own. But I don't know what game you would even bundle this with to be like, it's a great value. Again, I like this game. I do. But they're not gonna bring it back. I would like to see a remaster. I remember it was something that people discussed a while back, was the idea of a remaster of the original New Soup game on Switch. I've seen someone be like, why would they bother doing that? Because the original New Soup is fun, damn it. And it still kind of holds up. Okay, Karen. Maybe some of us like fun. No, no. Why would I ever want this over Leaf? Game, stop trying to make the fireball be a thing. Ah, fuck. I really thought I was gonna make that. But no, I'm a chud. No, what? I tried to do like a Mario Odyssey style mid-air lunge. I don't know what's wrong with me. I have worms in my brain. Okay, I can definitely make this. Yes, I can. All right, let's. I think one reason why, as much as I like this game, it's not one of my favorites, is because Mario feels a little slow. Just a little. Really? You're not even gonna have the decency of giving me, like, the tail? Wait. No, it's not back there. It's no longer tail time, chat. I'm sorry. It's Boom Boom. You know, everyone's favorite Mario character. You know, someone out there has to have Boom Boom as, like, their absolute favorite, you know? Someone out there, like, fucking loses it whenever he shows up. I gotta wonder what they're like, that person. They see the trailer for Super Mario Wonder and they're like, please, please, Nintendo, bring Boom Boom back. They're like screaming and shredding up their shirt like, please, Nintendo, I need Boom Boom and Pom Pom back. I wonder what they're doing. I wonder how that person's like. There's no way I've just made up a person. Like, someone out there. Aha, you can't hide your secrets from me, game. I mean, I'm not against Boom Boom and Pom Pom. They're fine. They're like whatever. Drink of water. And on we go. I'm not game. I promise I'm not getting tired. I've been playing for an hour is it. She doesn't look like she's in danger here. The moon. And we're going to green. Oh, excuse me. This world isn't nearly as green as that bright green light in that cutscene implied. I'm a little disappointed, Nintendo. I want your hat on my desk yesterday. Bonk. I sniped him. Sniping's a good job, mate. What are you doing up there, you little scamp? Throwing me another one up. Oh, you delightful little fucking... I'm going to skin you alive and wear you as a hat, Toad. You know, I should sometime put on the to-do list ranking every Mario character. Not the Smasher Pass. To any old viewers of mine who remember when I... Oh, to any old viewers... Not Smasher Pass. No way, no how. But just a general ranking every Mario character. Cause I probably have some hot takes. Like, you know what? I'ma be real. I don't really hate the Koopalings as much as like everyone else does. Maybe it's because I grew up playing not only the original not only playing New Super Wii, but also the original Mario 3 on my dad's NES. But I quite like them. I don't know if I've ever shared my full... I have a weird history with what games I've played in what order. Like, I wasn't a kid who just grew up on, oh, I started with the PS1, and then I played the PS2, and then I played the PS3. It's like, no, that is far from what happened. It was much weirder. So like growing up, I like telling the story because it gives you an idea into my insight of what I like about certain games. You know, how I'm always a gameplay first sort of guy and I don't really care about graphics. Okay, so starting out when I was but a boy, I had I played a lot on my dad's. My dad had an NES, so we had that. But also, one of my older sisters, had a PlayStation 1. I talked about that during the CTR stream. And it was where I first played Crash Team Racing. It's still one of the best kart racers that I've ever played. Bless that game. So those were the first two consoles I had. So immediately that already gives you some weird sense of the games I played. Because NES and PS1 are crazy first consoles to have. Like, for someone who was born in 2002. And given how I was raised, I didn't really get a lot of chances to, like, discover what other video games there were, you know? Surprisingly, I don't remember ever seeing too many commercials for specific games, so it's not like I ever learned from TV. I didn't know how to operate the internet well enough to look up games. So for the longest time, it was NES and PlayStation 1 was what I had. Then... Fuck. I want to wait for the Biddy Babs, that's what these guys are called, to fly around. Then at some point, don't remember when, at some point, another one of my sisters got their Nintendo DS. And I was completely floored. They had a Nintendo DS with New Super Mario Brothers DS. And I remember being so bewildered by it. I was like, what the fuck? Okay, obviously I wasn't what the fuck because I would have been a very, very small child at the time. But I was very confused. It's like, what do you mean it's something on par with these gray bricks that are plugged into the TV, but you can carry it around in your hand? And since it was my sister's DS, I didn't play it too much. You know, that's just how it goes with siblings. But anytime I would play it, I was bewildered and enamored, and I don't think I could ever get past, like, World 3 of New Soup. And then that following Christmas, don't remember what year, I was, again, small child. My mom noticed, he really likes playing on his sister's DS. Maybe we should get him his own. And that was kind of the crossing over point for me, where it was like, okay, yep, I'm a gamer. I like video games. I sat and played my own DS and played. That Christmas, I got a Nintendo DS, the red one that was like themed around Mario, with a copy of Kirby Superstar Ultra. And from there, it was over. Any other hobbies I could have maybe gotten into? All over. Video games now, Mom. And then sometime after, again, ages are all fuzzy because, you know, since I started playing video games around them, my brain started resorting less and less resources to memory and more into how to play video game. Not long after that was when my dad got us a Wii. And that was another big stepping stone because I was like, wait a minute, we got a Wii with Mario Kart Wii. And I was like, wait a minute, that Mario fella from my DS and from the NES, but he drives a car like Crash Bandicoot in the only game I know Crash Bandicoot from, Crash Team Racing. Because I was a dumb chud child who didn't know about the classic Crash trilogy. I only knew about Crash through CTR when I was younger. And Mario Kart, I mean, obviously growing up, I liked Mario Kart more because, oh, this is much easier and I can actually progress further than the first world of races. Unlike CTR, which was an evil evil game to have as one of your first ones growing up. As much as I look back at CTR and be like, fuck, that's like one of my favorite games of all time now, I'm an adult who understands what a mortgage is, so I can play CTR competently. But as a dumb child, I'm like, I don't even know how to beat this first race because I don't know what a drift is. Would it surprise anyone that growing up on Mario Kart Wii, I always did automatic drifting because I was in the mind of, well, I'll let the game do it for me. Because again, dumb small child. I didn't understand controllers. What's an L and R? Wait, fuck, no, I wouldn't have had the classic controller or anything then. I would have had it sideways. I've been like, why would I hold B? This slows me down. This is shit. But like the main point of this whole rant, this whole weird rant, is that I had such a weird introduction to video games. In like the sense of what console generations I played and the order I played them in. And it's what truly has led me to the whole, I don't give a rat's ass about the graphics of the game, it's how fun it is. Because I was playing the NES and the PlayStation 1 as like my first consoles. And I will still consider some of that shit some of my favorite games of all time. Mario 3. God, I love Mario 3 so much. And Punch-Out! I want to try and remember what all the games were that my dad had on his NES that he let me play when I was younger. I know it was at least Mario 1, Mario 3, and Punch-Out! I want to say Duck Hunt? I think I played Duck Hunt, but I only ever played it like twice because... I don't know, I just don't think our TV could handle the light gun. I don't remember playing it that often because I remember it just not working. I do have a very vivid memory of cheating for the first time on that game and like holding the gun right up to the screen to hit the ducks and thinking, oh, I'm a genius. No way has anyone ever thought to do this before with the light gun. Never. I am the smartest 5-year-old or however fucking old I would have been at the time. I felt like it when I played that and when I did that. I think I want to make... I talked about it back when I did the stream at the beginning of the month when I played CTR all the way through. 101%. I want to make that a yearly thing on the channel. Every, like, the first stream, the first, like, Monday or Tuesday stream, no, the first Tuesday stream of every November will be a long, all right, chat, we're going to sit down, we're going to strap in, and we're going to play through all of CTR. 101% every time. You know I said I wasn't gonna spoil what videos I'm working on. One of the videos I'm working on is a big video talking about why I think CTR might be my favorite racing game, like, ever. It's very... The script is very bare bones right now. I've, like, just started writing it not that long ago, so... Yeah, but it's one of those, it's coming to me pretty easily. It's kind of like how... It's similar in vein to the, like, Ring Racers video, where that just kind of came easily to me because I really vibed with Ring Racers right away. But, like, even more so because, look, I love Ring Racers, I love you, I truly do. But I truly do think I like CTR more than Ring Racers. And fuck, considering how... I don't like to usually sit there and talk about, oh, this video is doing great, I gotta do more like it. The Ring Racers video will never stop getting views. I don't know where all the Ring Racer fans are coming from. I'm scared. I don't know why they all found my channel. And part of me hopes that the same thing will happen with the CTR video when it comes out. you know, like in a year or however fucking long it takes me to make it. Oh no, it's the big boo. Oh no. Oh no, it's the big boo. Oh no. Not come back here, you son of a bitch. You're gonna chase me down through so much of the level. You're not gonna just walk away from me as soon as I get a star. Yeah. All right. Perfect. Ignore the fact that we missed a coin in the middle. Ignore that. But in theory, the CTR video shouldn't take terribly long. I could imagine it coming out, I don't know, January, February, March, April. I don't know, like by April, possibly, if I really lock in. I want it to be a big exploration, like a huge deep dive into why I think it's one of the best. Why it's one of the best to ever do it. Because I truly believe it to be the case. Not just in terms of being a kart racer, but like how it was able to expand upon Crash's gameplay style as a kart racer, and why it genuinely should be the golden standard, you know, from the 90s of how if you have a 3D platformer, here is how you translate it into a kart racer. You know, for all those people making 3D platformer, fucking Hat in Time, if you plan on making a 3D platformer, you follow this template or you're gonna suck. More 3D platformers need to have, oh, almost fell, need to have a racing spinoff. All right, there's my thought for today. Sonic doesn't count. I'm talking like indie 3D platformers, you know? Where's my Hat in Time Racing? Where's Hero Quest 64 Racer? I'm trying to think of like other popular where's Ukulele Racing, you know? Come on, guys. You want to say you have a popular indie game here and you don't have an arcade kart racer? Fake news. Hell, it doesn't even have to just be 3D platformers. Anyone, throw your hat into the ring. Make an indie arcade kart racer. We can't let ring racers be the only one that's like a great example of how to do it. I love ring racers, but we gotta have some competition. You know, competition breeds innovation and all that jazz. I do firmly stand by that belief of competition breeding innovation. It's why I've always stood on the practice of console exclusives. Not to the point of being like, I love Nintendo and fuck anyone who doesn't like Nintendo. No. Console wars are stupid. And they're terrible, and you're a chud if you sit there and think, oh yes, Daddy Microsoft, love me, I bought the new Xbox. No, fuck that. Sorry, I stopped to get a drink of water while I continue my rambling bit. It's more so the thought of, I firmly believe in the idea that as long as Nintendo and Microsoft and Sony are button heads and trying to outdo each other, it's going to lead to, well, it should lead to better and better games because they're all trying to outdo each other. In reality, it leads to stuff like, let's be real, Nintendo doing a real good job at first with the Switch, and then the Switch 2 was a little more divisive. I've still yet to get a Switch 2 myself. Kill. Oh, come on. I tapped the fucking top of that and that counted game. I know I said this is the easiest Mario. I still somewhat stand by that. Not even somewhat. I still wholeheartedly stand by it. But it gets a little evil. Every Mario game has a hint of evil in its heart. A dash of evil. I wanna jump in between here. I can't. I did it. What was I even going on about? Oh yeah, kart racers. Kart racers. What are some indie games that could definitely do with a kart racer of their own? Where's Celeste Racing? All right, people. Where's Hollow Knight Racing? Come on, Team Cherry. You Hollow Knight fans want to claim Hollow Knight is like the most popular indie game ever? Where is the Hollow Knight Racing game? Oh wait, that's right. She jumps. I forgot. You think anyone has looked at Pom Pom and thought wood? I've seen a disturbing amount of people who look at Windy Koopa of Mario and think wood. So it's not a surprise if anyone has. I would just be very concerned. I don't know why I switched off of Hollow Knight Racer for that topic. That was a shitty topic. Back to the original. I've beaten Hollow Knight's true mode, I think now. I say I think. I don't know if I'm ever truly done with that game. Every time I think I'm done, the wiki tells me, hey, you gotta go eat shit and die a different way, and then you unlock the final boss. And it fucks me up every time. But now that I've probably beaten Hollow Knight for the final time, I can say with absolute certainty, we need a kart racer. Let me play as the Hollow Knight. Because I know that's what he's called, because I've beaten the game. I got the cutscene. Vindication. Let me race around as the Hollow Knight in like a, I don't know, a Fog Valley course full of pit traps. Cause fuck you. Queen's Garden track that like it resembles Peach's Gardens, cause haha funny. Come on, Team Cherry. Come on, you can do it. What's another decade postponing an indie game? Oh hell yeah. I don't know why I started to say, oh hell yeah, banana. They're very clearly a boomerang. I'm sorry everyone, my brain is in the shop, was in the shop today. Secret pipe. Barely a secret game. That's a wall game. Let me jump on it. Why are you like this? I want, wait, if I, oh, I was hoping it was gonna like fly through all of them. That would have been really satisfying and cool looking, but no, I get it. We gotta play it safe. Timmy might gouge his eye out from the 3D if we have something really cool happen with the boomerang. You know what? This place has good music. There's something we can say for real about 3D Land. It's kind of forgettable, admittedly. It's kind of an overall Mario game. But even Mario games have like good music. I mean, look at Sunshine. It managed to have good music despite everything. My Boomerang is better. All right, where's the next one gonna be? Oh no. Oh no, I can't break them. Die. I don't want to be a Sunshine hater. The people who hate on Sunshine, like, for a living are annoying, if I'm being honest. Yes, I thought Sunshine was frustrating and very poorly balanced in a lot of ways. Nah, I'm not getting that coin. I don't really care that much. Oh, that doesn't count as jumping on him? Oh fuck, I just walked right. Yeah, it's fine. People who hate on Sunshine hardcore, kind of annoying. Like, yeah, it's a weird, frustrating Mario game, but I don't know. I feel like you could. Okay, that was genuinely my controller fucked up and made me jump to the right. I feel like there's worse Mario games to be hating on. Like, come on, guys. Lost Levels is right there. It's right there, guys. Big drink of water. All right, now I'm gonna contradict myself and I'm gonna go back. Yes, game. I'm going back to a previous world so I can go grab a mushroom house. So I haven't chatted in a while. I've been working on some digital artwork. May or may not be in the Discord now. You're all right, cool gamer. This is one of those streams where my brain is just kind of melting and I'm going on and on and on about whatever. Put me in the background. This is lo-fi wizard sludge to work and relax to. Here, I'll even make the music. It's like I don't listen to lo-fi. Genuinely one of the one genres I don't listen to at all. I never got the hype behind the whole lo-fi beats to relax and study to. Not my thing. To relax or study to. I don't tip whenever I listen to music I don't listen to music when I'm relaxing, typically. Usually when I'm relaxing, I'm watching like a movie or playing a video game because I'm a gamer boy. But if I'm like working on a script and listening to music, it has to be bombastic music, but not to a distracting degree. Just enough that my brain is like, oh yes, I like this. Greenland was among my first 3DS games, along with Mario Kart 7 and Pokemon X. Good haul. My first 3DS games were this. Yeah, I remember this level. Gamer reference, guys. Gamer reference. Pull out your punch card. Punch out Zelda under gamer reference. You'll get a free sandwich when you get all 10. I'm trying to remember what my first 3DS games were. I didn't get many 3DS games after 3D Land for a while because I had my entire DS backlog to play on top of... I was one of those kids that was genuinely super impressed by like the microphone and the camera stuff you could do. Face Raiders. Face Raiders was the shit. Face Raiders was great, and I'll always stand by it. Gimme. Like, and the AR cards. The AR cards and Face Raiders were so fun. Way more fun than they actually deserve to be. I remember I got my dad to print me out like a giant version of one of the AR cards, and I remember having so much fun with that. I don't know what other 3D. Oh no, I don't know. Oh, I remember what my second one. I got Dark Moon. Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon is like my second 3DS game. Now that's a good second DS game. I think funnily enough, I never played the original Luigi's Mansion growing up. So I knew of the original, and I think I knew Dark Moon was a sequel. But part of me was like, I don't care, it's Luigi, and Luigi's cool. Because I'm at that phase in life where I want to be different and say I like Luigi more than Mario. That's a good one. Screw the ice boss. I don't remember. I'm gonna be real. Shout out Dark Moon. It is a good game. Most of the game is just gone from my memory, if I'm being honest. I guess it didn't stick around with me long enough. Getting a drink of water, hydrate, chat. You better fucking hydrate. You better, this isn't a question. Let's see, what else did I get on my 3DS? I know at some point I got, not out of my own request for it, but I remember I distinctly remember my mother getting me a copy of Angry Birds Star Wars because she said, oh, I saw this in the checkout at the grocery store of like a random ass grocery store. And you know, you like Star Wars. Here you go. And even as a small child, I remember being like, why? Okay. I didn't get far into it. That was one of those like really weird ones where I just remember back, it's like, why do I have this? I'm kind of sad. I used to have this, it was this like, not leather. It was like this Velcro strapped big like black bag that was full of little DS carrying slots, or DS game carrying slots. And a majority of my library was there. And I've lost it in the many years. I don't know where a majority of my DS games are. So I can't even like pull it up to like bring forth and be like, this is what I had. Pity me. So I have to rely 100% on memory, which is a scary thing indeed. Oh, wait, no, Smash 3DS. Now I'm remembering. That was a good ass one for me to have. So funny story. For the longest time when I was younger, I wanted Super Smash Bros. Brawl for Wii. But I remember my mom always said no, she didn't like it because it was a Mario game with a teen rating. And she's like, I don't know what to make of that. But I remember always trying to be like, but it's cool. You get to be Mario and you punch Sonic. It's everything I could ever want, mother. I mean, eventually I got the game. Eventually she eased up. Yeah, Brawl was rated T. I think. Maybe it was E10 and up. I could have sworn it was rated T. But I just remember my mother being thrown off. It's like, why does Mario look angry here? Why does he look angry? Why is there violence? Why are they fighting each other? I'm like, because it's cool, Mom. Keep in mind, my mother didn't really understand Street Fighter. She didn't really get the deal behind it. Like, to give you some context as to how she was with her games. Mario is angry in Smash Bros. For some reason. She eased up eventually and I got Brawl, and that was like the greatest moment of my child career. And then sometime after, you know, Smash 3DS was out, and I'm like, Mom, I need this one now. And she's like, but we got you the one for Wii. And it's like, yeah, but it's this. But I can play it on the go. And they got Pac-Man and Mega Man in this. Dude, I genuinely, like, I remember the hype train around Smash 4 and the characters being added. remember, if we may flash back to how I was talking earlier, I grew up playing the original Punch-Out. I cannot put into words the holy shit I felt when I saw Little Mac was coming to Smash. It blew my tiny little mind. I was like, oh my fucking god, it's the guy from the NES game. It's from the boxing game I used to play. And he's in 3D now because I, for some reason, just didn't know about the Wii Punch-Out game. I wish I could have experienced the Brawl in 4 hype circles. I didn't ever experience the Brawl hype because I found out about that game existing after the hype had already died down. I distinctly remember looking up online and finding out about the Mewtwo leak thing and thinking it was real. Very distinct memories about that one. It was mostly the Smash 4 hype that I specifically remember being nostalgic for. I remember when they teased Animal Crossing Villager. I'm like, oh, that's cool. I don't know what an Animal Crossing is because I'm stupid. I could write a book with the amount of times I took in what was clearly video game history and just being like, I don't know what this is. I like Punch-Out as a kid. I was just so stupid with a lot of it. I just didn't know how to Google what video games were. What were other characters I was specifically hyped for? Mega Man and Pac-Man were like genuinely, I was like, oh, I love those guys. I remember falling for, someone made a leak saying Crash Bandicoot is coming to Smash. And I was like, oh, the guy from Crash Team Racing and nothing else? Actually, no, by that point I had grown enough of a brain to use Google to be like, wait, there were other Crash games? Oh, I gotta pick a pipe. I gotta pick one. Lois, this is... It's gone. Oh! I forgot that's what happens. This one. This one. This one. I did it! I don't think there was anyone else besides like Little Mac, Pac-Man, Mega Man. Those were the main ones I was hyped for because I didn't know what a shulk was. No, oh wait, no, Rosalina was also one I was really excited for because I was a big Galaxy head. I remember seeing an old April Fool's video by Nintendo where they put Steve over Link as a skin in Brawler 4. That would have blown my tiny chud gamer mind because I got Minecraft. I'm gonna show my oldness here. I'm gonna flash how old I am. I remember being gifted Minecraft from my brother-in-law for Christmas when 1.0 came out. That is how long I've been playing Minecraft, since the 1.0 release. I vaguely remember seeing, I think I know what you're talking about, the Steve over Link thing, because I can vividly see it in my head. And I remember also being like, holy shit, Steve's real. It's the guy from Minecraft. I initially got Minecraft on the 360, if that says anything. That doesn't say much to me because to this day, I've never played like any of the console Minecrafts. I refused. I was lucky enough to start with the PC version and not be unfortunate. No, I shouldn't say unfortunate because, you know, Minecraft is still Minecraft at the end of the day. Even if Bedrock is like the worst thing to ever happen. No, wait, 360 would have been before Bedrock. But never mind, you had it good. But that's also an older version. I love being a Minecraft old head. Nostalgia for the old tutorial worlds. I remember looking those up and being really confused because, again, I was a dumb small child, and I was like, wait a minute. Minecraft doesn't have a tutorial world. What is all this shit? Not realizing that all the images and everything I was looking at was for the 360 version. What are some other specific nostalgia things? This is nostalgia night. This is... I remember it, so you don't have to. Please pull the trigger now. Yep. Oh, the notch head. Anyone even remember the notch head map for Minecraft and that old... who's the guy who made it? It was like SV Disco or something like that. He used to make a shit ton of those like really elaborate redstone devices for maps. Oh, for once I finally have the fucking leaf and I can do the thing that the game wants me to do. I will say a lot of my Minecraft knowledge nowadays, I'm a bit of a redstone head. Redstone's cool. I watch Mumbo Jumbo. And I used to... Oh, Seth Bling was also another one I used to watch a lot of. No! Ah! I fucked up. You know those old 100 ways to die. I want to say, wasn't that the exploding TNT? That's the pink sheep, right? If I'm remembering correct. I used to watch those. And they all had like sneaky snitch play in the background. Fuck, yes. You want to know the funny thing about those videos? Oh my fucking god, I'm a chud. I'm getting distracted. I'm blinded by my own nostalgia. The funny thing with those videos specifically, when I was younger, I wasn't really allowed on YouTube because, you know, admittedly, probably a smart move from my mother to kind of moderate a little bit of what I took in on the internet, because I could have turned out a lot worse. So what I did was, in secret, I downloaded the 3DS YouTube app and would watch YouTube on there. I'm not doing that again. It's just gonna lead to death and destruction. And that's how I watched. It's how I watched. I used to watch Markiplier's FNAF playthrough on there, or like. It's silent. I'm not getting any of those notes. It's how I used to watch, like, those exploding TNT videos. Just Minecraft and Markiplier on YouTube for 3DS. Clearly the best viewing experience. The best way to watch those videos. 3DS was weird, man. They put Netflix and YouTube on there. I don't get it. Peanut Butter Gamer. Fuck that. I just brain blasted myself. I used to also binge watch Peanut Butter Gamer on my 3DS. Oh. Good times. Good times. I'm gonna get a drink of water. Why is my numpad not working to make me swap between... Let me... PNG Tube, let me swap. What's going on here? Oh, I guess I'm not swapping to my water model for whatever reason. It's not working, and I don't care enough to edit. I quite like Nostalgia Night because it's one part me being able to reminisce over remember that thing That's what most of the stream is, but then it's also, oh fuck, I'm old. I remember binge watching the old SMBZ. Oh! Fuck, Super Mario Bros. Z was so badass. So I didn't know what a Dragon Ball was when I watched those. I was like, oh shit, it's Mario and it's Sonic and they're punching and there's cool animations and fight scenes. And I liked Shadow the Hedgehog because I wanted to pretend to be edgy when in reality I was a little pussy. Staying up past bedtime to watch YouTube. No, I also did that with said 3DS YouTube. I would sneak it. I think I've told this story. But you know, it's a funny enough story that I think of it now since we're on this topic. Hopefully I've not told this story before, but I don't want to repeat myself here too much. So, but this is pre-YouTube on 3DS hiding what I'm watching era. When I was much younger, like a lot younger, I shared my bedroom with one of my sisters. We had a TV in there. We had a little CRT, and I was always told, "All right, Wiz, I gotta make sure not to say my real name, like I almost just did now. Don't go on to Cartoon Network, your favorite TV channel, after whatever time, you know, because Adult Swim." And I didn't know what Adult Swim was. And I was like, I gotta know what is hiding there. I gotta know what it is I'm being told not to watch, because I'm a kid. And if you tell me not to do something, I'm gonna want to do it more. But the issue is, since I shared a room with my sister, there was never going to be a chance for me to watch this on my own, you know, plan foiled. Until one faithful night where I don't even remember what. I remember waking up at like 3 a.m. or something, and I was alone in the room. My sister had gotten up to go use the bathroom or some shit, and I was like, now is my chance. I can see what I've been missing out on this whole time. And I turned on the TV and I flipped over to Adult Swim, and it was American Dad. And I don't even really remember the episode, but I remember just being really bored by it and being like, was I told not to watch this because it's bad or something? And I remember my sister walked back into the room like half asleep, and she's like, what are you doing up? I'm like, I don't know. It's like, get to bed. And if she's like, get to bed, I won't tell mom about it. It's like, good, because I don't even like this. I know that's such a weird tangent, but like my brain's on I'm old and I want to reminisce mode. Thinking about the fact that there's an alternate timeline where I maybe could have gotten into some shit like Family Guy or American Dad, but my first impression was a supposedly bad episode that younger me, oh, fuck that up, that younger me didn't approve of, so I just never really gave it a chance after. Fighting the crossover aspect laid the groundwork for future Sprite. It really did. I want to go back to SMBZ. That shit was gas. That SMBZ specifically is what makes me say Mecha Sonic / Metal Sonic is like my favorite Sonic character. Because he's badass. Growing up, I was never too big on Sonic. You know, I grew up on Nintendo and Sony. I didn't really have a lot of Sonic games to play. The only one being Sonic Rush, and that was what led me to be like, okay, you know what, Sonic? You're not all bad. You know what, Sonic? You can be kind of cool sometimes. We gotta wait. I love waiting in my Mario games. I love it. Bump. So then seeing SMBZ and being like, okay, they're working together, Mario and Sonic, and we got some cool fight scenes. But who's the villain? I'll crush you. I've let you live long enough. Fuck yeah, Mecha Sonic might be the best to ever do it. Might be the greatest to ever do it. Genuinely. like most badass villain in a fan work. Like even detaching SMBZ, Mecha Sonic has such a badass design. He's so cool. I like Metal Sonic. I'm one of those freaks that like really likes Metal Sonic. Despite my thoughts on like Sonic CD and stuff. But Mecha Sonic is like bars ahead. Mecha Sonic is so cool. How did Sega get away with making such a cool character and he's a villain who doesn't even show up all too often? Sega, you need to do that again, but like make him show up more. Honestly, if Mecha Sonic appeared in more Sonic stuff, I would absolutely play more Sonic games. Driven so much by his desire to beat Sonic into genuine megalomania. Yes, he was cool. Fucking Italian that I hate. Welcome, Paxi. Welcome. The fucking Italian that I hate. That's what Sonic says right before he punches Mario. And then they have a big fist fight and it's cool. And they want the Chaos Emeralds. The Chaos Emeralds? Been too long, I apologize. No apologies necessary. Oh, we're just having a chill time playing 3D Land and talking. We're talking Super Mario Brothers Z, and I'm dying because I'm a chud. Because I suck at video games, and I'm gonna go in a hole and cry. Apparently. Do you have any experience with Super Mario Brothers Z? Taxi? The fan animation? That was bars and cool. The beach theme might be my favorite music in the game. I said it earlier. As much as I kind of diss this game for being so basic, at the end of the day, it's a Mario game, so it's still gonna have good music. Stream froze. I had to refresh. What did you say? I said we're going to kill you with rocks and hammers. No, not. I said you don't gotta apologize for being so long. Just welcome back. And we're just chilling and talking about Super Mario Brothers Z, the fan animations. I see you're back doing YouTube. We're doing YouTube and Twitch. We're back at it again. Hello, Toad. Well, he's dead. We didn't see what happened to him. He's dead. He's gone. Buried. This is legit my childhood game I played all the time as a kid. It's a good one. It is a good one. I've dissed it a bit here and there because admittedly it's basic as all hell. It truly is. What? Ignore those sounds. Hey, you guys want to watch Toad jump off the cliff again to deal with that pain? Yeah, that feels good. That's good. It's very de-stressing knowing that he doesn't survive. Toad after not surviving. Sticking to Twitch so you don't have to deal with that. Guttural pain. Just guttural pain. You can watch on whatever you feel like. I'm never gonna push one or the other specifically. It's always, at least for now, it's a case of you can watch wherever you're most comfortable with. Some people would rather watch on YouTube so that they have YouTube for whatever reason. Other people want to watch on Twitch because I got cool emotes and shit over there. And also because I've pushed Twitch a little bit more. And I'm gonna get a drink of water. I'm sorry, I got a little heated. This is the Dark Souls of 3D Mario water levels. That reminds me, stop and talk about Ledian! No, wait, no, but the PNG tuber isn't working. I can't swap to it. Wait, hang on. Wait. I can if I do it manually. Oh! I had to open up the editor. Look, it's Ledian. Ignore my eyeballs being transparent when I blink. That's just what happens when I'm in the editor mode. I don't know why my numpads aren't working to swap between the different modes. It's a bridge I will burn when I get there. All right, we're gonna stop and talk about Ledian here. This little fuck. What's like the polar opposite of the bane of my existence? He's the reason I keep going. You guys know that bit from Simpsons where it's like, do it for her, do it for him, and it's a bunch of pictures of Letty, and it's me sitting there looking at, like, every time my stream fucks up, every time I get a stream error, or a headache stops me from doing a stream, or I forget to unmute my mic when I start a stream. Do it for him, because we all love him. Woo! It's such a simple effect. But I am very happy with the PNG Tube. Shout out PNG Tube Remix. It's the new software I'm using for this little idiot that I'm puppeteering. So much better than PNG Tuber Plus or whatever I was using before. Not to diss that one. That one was fine. But this one is so much more fluid and has way better options for, like, letting me have Letty in. I'm gonna get a drink of water while I talk about Ledian. If Ledian was in Super Mario 3D Land, it would easily be the best 3D Mario to ever do it. We all know that. And if someone can make a ROM hack of 3D Land that puts Ledian over Mario, I will love you forever. It's enough Ledian. Now we put him away. And I have to manually switch back to this mode and everything. And then go over to Twitch and redeem that. I need a setup. I need to see if there's a way to do automatic redemption for points. Because, like, in what world am I ever going to reject someone saying stop and talk about Ledian? Or reject someone doing the water? I need those to autocomplete because, like, I'm never gonna say no. I'm evil. Someday I'll get you to play Mystery Dungeon. Someday I will. I've said it before. Remember, the goal of these streams are to play... The goal of these streams are to play every video game in existence so I can form an opinion, a calculated, objective opinion about every video game. So... give me enough time, give me enough monkeys and typewriters, and I will play Mystery Dungeon. That's all it is. It's just a matter of time, is all. It's like how no matter what, we'll eventually play Final Fantasy or fucking Crazy Bus. Because clearly I'm never gonna die, and clearly I'm never gonna stop streaming and making videos. Not as long as I can help it. So, well, that's all being the case. You know, you just gotta wait it out. Can you please? There we go. Oop. Oh, I thought this was like bouncy platform for a second. I love breaking boxes with my face. This is all a Crash Bandicoot reference. That's all it ever is. It's always a reference to Crash Bandicoot. The best to ever do it. Love that guy. I want to meet Crash Bandicoot. We'd have a great time. We'd play Crash Team Racing. And we both agree about how Papu's Pyramid is like sin in physical form. It'll be great. It would be the best day ever. There we go. Gamer, you missed a coin? Fuck that coin. Where we're going, we don't need that coin. Also, I've been missing a lot of coins. This isn't new. What the fuck? Okay. Wow. I'm really... I think the game's going out of its way when I keep saying this is a basic-ass Mario game. It's the easiest Mario game. It's like, fuck you, we're gonna inconvenience you now so you look like an idiot in front of your chat. I mean, joke's on them. I always look like an idiot to some degree in front of chat. Like here. God damn it. SpongeBob really said, screw this guy. Really? It really did. No reason for it to have gone the way it did. Oh, give me your 1-up. All right. Give me the 1-up. I did it. Good. Give you a drink of water. I think we're easily on track to finish up the main game before the end of tonight. This is probably one of those streams where I will cap it off like right around at the end, even if it's like only 2.5 hours in, just so I can get some sleep. I was doing, you know, I'll just off the cuff say, oh, I don't remember this level. I had my family Thanksgiving party today. That's where I was at like all day. I have a large extended family, so we always have to plan out like Thanksgiving and Christmas to be on like a day where everyone can meet up. And it's great. It's fun. I love seeing everyone. Genuinely. But man, is it tiring sometimes. So that's why I was happy. It looks nice for a 3DS game. It really does. I've said before that DS games age like amazingly a lot of the time. I would say quite a lot of 3DS games also. I think it's just Nintendo. I think Nintendo just has a knack for making good visual design that ages really well. I've always stood on the opinion that I think Super Mario 64 has aged amazingly. It's no different there. Like, I genuinely would be hard pressed to think of a first party Nintendo game that has like not aged well in the visual department. Virtual Boy doesn't count. All right. Before any smarty pants try and come in here and be like, oh, Virtual Boy doesn't count. I guess maybe the only example I can think of off the top of my head would be like Ocarina of Time, I guess. I'm gonna be real, I've always kind of stood on that game not aging super well visually. I want to try and restart that. Okay, come on. I can get the run. I know I didn't get the other 2 star coins, but it's fine. We're gamer gods for speedrunning. We're on track to hit new world record pace. Reggie Fils-Aimé himself is gonna knock on my door and he's gonna hand me a certificate that said, "You're so good." You should do the Easter egg in the ghost house. Is it this ghost house or the other ghost house? 'Cause I know it's one of them where you have to like you have to wait around for the timer to click, 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 and then you see like aliens in the background. The one in the corner of the flag room. Fuck it, let's go back and do it. What about Donkey Kong Land games? Okay, I'm gonna defend that by saying, do you know how impressive it is that they shoved fucking Donkey Kong Country? Oh no. They put Donkey Kong Country onto the Game Boy, alright? I don't remember the stage though. I want to say it's this one. Okay, I know that stupid coin is gonna come by here. Yes! It's mine! It's impressive that they pulled off visuals, but it's not great to look at in a lot of cases. I mean, is that less? I don't know if Donkey Kong Land should count because that's a port. That was them trying and I would argue succeeding in squeezing a Super Nintendo game onto the Game Boy. Like, that is not an easy feat. Not at all an easy feat. There we go. I guess for now we'll count it, even though I would personally be like, edge case of counting Donkey Kong Land. Because, like, come on. They did the best with what they physically could. I'm not fast enough. I love how with a level like this, they give you so much extra time. Oop. Oh, I wasn't lined up correctly. What? How the hell did... It's fine. It's fine. Clearly, it's fine. I'm over it. Whatever. Fuck you. All right, look. I didn't want to pop this yet. I wanted to save it for, you know, an emergency, but the game said no. You're doing it now. In fact, could I... No, I was thinking about, could I get away with floating from up there all the way over? No, not really. What? I only pressed left and right! Ah. Mario vs. Donkey Kong DB actually looks pretty good. DK64 is pretty solid. Exactly! So I don't think it's quite fair to point at Donkey Kong Land specifically and be like, that's aged poorly, because it's like, well, that was a port. I don't even think it probably didn't even look that good for the time, because it's like, it's more so a case of, it is impressive what they managed to do. Does it necessarily look good? I think the fact that you have like DK94 and other Game Boy games to point at and be like, this is how you can make these platforms look good. It's just, look, I don't like sitting here and glazing Nintendo more than what they need. I really don't. I want to be fair and even with any and all things I say about all gaming companies. But like, man, they really are that good when it comes to making visual designs. DK94 was a port. I don't really count. I would, okay, we're getting into semantics here. This is the whole remake versus remaster versus port debate. I would argue DK94 is more of a sequel, just because of how much more it does. It just happens to start with the first game. But I would definitely refer to DK94 as like a sequel. All right, if I remember this right, we gotta like sit in the corner over here. And we're watching for aliens, chat. Ancient aliens time. So how's everyone's evening here? Watch this be the wrong level. It's like we need the other. What did I miss? Well, we're standing here watching for aliens, for one. And for second, I started getting to semantics saying I personally consider DK94 a sequel to the original Donkey Kong. And I'm getting a drink of water. Oh, there it is! There's the spooky alien ghost thing. And it's gone. I do remember that it did freak me out when I was younger. That's one of those Easter eggs where it's like, Nintendo, why would you put this in a kid's game? Like the Hell Valley Sky trees in Mario Galaxy, where it's like, Nintendo, I respect you for wanting to scare the shit out of little kids. I respect you for that. What was I saying? Oh yeah, fully semantics, but I consider 94 to be like a sequel to the first Donkey Kong, just because of how much more it expands. I know about the Mario Galaxy 2 one though. Yeah, Hell Valley Sky Trees. It's those small Easter eggs where it's like, every small once in a while, Nintendo is like, what if we make some 8-year-old shit his pants? You know? It's funny. I want to see them do it more. I can't think of any, like, Modern examples, the only examples I can really think of off the top of my head are the Hell Valley Sky Trees and, you know, this game. Come on, I can get up there. I can get up there, right? Dead Hand and Redeads have entered the chat. I mean, fair. Actually, no, that's just fair in general. I was about to be like, oh, whatever. There we go. I want to know who at Nintendo is like, let's make some little kids scared as all hell. And I want them to get a raise. I want them to start doing it more. Kids should be scared. Providing a little bit of fear is good. It's good for kids to get freaked out, you know? This isn't even in like a jokey fuck them kids way. This is like a genuine... It's healthy for kids to be pushed outside their comfort zone, you know? They really just put the creepy shit in their games. They do! Hell, another like random example is like the weird alien stuff in Animal Crossing. I think it was in New Leaf. Where it's like, if you got up at like 4 a.m. or something on New Leaf, your TV would start playing an alien broadcast. It's like... They just really want to freak out kids sometimes. Oh. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't remember which Animal Crossing to be exact, so take this with a grain of salt. But I know for a fact in one of them, and I want to say it was New Leaf, if you got up at like 2, 3 in the morning on New Leaf and turned on the TV, it was at a specific time. If you turned it on right before the event would happen, it would play the normal TV stuff, but then it would like cut to static and then show a picture of a UFO, and instead of the usual like blah 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 dialogue, you would hear like alien gibberish type sound, you know, like me 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 me, and then it would static again and go back to the normal stuff for a while. I'm probably getting the details wrong because I'm stupid and big and round and all that, but those are like the broad strokes of it. I don't know either. I never played the game during Tarantula and Scorpion hours. Fair. Completely fair. You know, you had other things to worry about besides the aliens. What are some other... Now I am trying to actively think of, like, what are some other shit that Nintendo is just putting into the games, and they're like, yeah, you know, let's scare some kids. You know what? I could have easily avoided that, and I just chose not to. That one's on me. A lot of people would point out like the piano from Mario 64, and you know what? That's valid. I used to... That one did scare me when I was younger. The mad piano. Zero from Kirby. Okay, do we count Kirby when like every other game the final boss is an eldritch horror of like Lovecraftian proportion? It hits differently in Mario when like 99% of the time it's clean, friendly, family fun. And then suddenly it's, oh hey, ghost. Real ass looking ghost. Or, oh, aliens in Animal Crossing. That was just sad. Mad Piano never really scared me, I'm gonna be honest. Look, we were all built differently, okay? It never like fully scared me. I think it's just I've always never been a fan of jump scares. I'm a very easily jump scared person. I'm anxious a lot of the time. So you're gonna give me an enemy that very suddenly and without much warning is gonna start being loud and dealing damage to me. Me no likey. Alright? It's why I'm very likely to never play like any of the FNAF games on here, because I don't handle jump scares well. Which sucks. It really sucks, because when I was younger I used to be a FNAF kid. I brought up earlier about how I used to watch Markiplier's FNAF gameplay. And even more so, the FNAF kid in me has been slowly crawling out of its cocoon, and I've been rewatching some FNAF videos here and there. And there's one fan game that I saw that's gonna be coming out soon that I'm like, fuck, that looks really cool, but I don't know if I'd be able to handle myself streaming because I'm an anxious ball of nerves with jump scares. I know Kirby has a lot of horrors and gods, but Zero's a special case. Fair. Zero is specifically like, what the hell is going on? If I'm remembering right, Zero's like the white eyeball, the like big, or no, it's the big white drop with wings and the black eye that's like crying and all cracked and shit. It's like, what was going on there? Who hurt the character designer for Kirby? Sakurai, who hurt you there? But it is funny. In a cosmic sort of way, at least. It's like, why did we allow this? And by we, I mean, why didn't Nintendo allow this? It's really just a case of we're gonna traumatize some children. Oh, no, game. Game, come on now. I mean, me personally, I didn't grow up with a Nintendo 64, so I never played... never played Kirby 64 growing up and didn't know about it, so that could explain how I'm the way I am. In some Zero's art, the wings are nerve endings. Zero also introduced blood and carcasses to Kirby. That's metal as hell, alright? My personal why the fuck does he look like this was Mark Soul in Kirby Superstar Ultra when I was younger. I know that's probably one of the more tame examples, but considering I didn't have a lot of Kirby games growing up. I'm trying to think, what were the Kirby games I had growing up? I had Superstar Ultra, obviously. I had Epic Yarn on Wii. I had the one where he split up into like 100 smaller Kirbys and you gotta control them all with the touchscreen. Don't remember that one. Mario No Diffs What's Her Face? Pom Pom. Put some respect on Pom Pom. Zero has two different main appearances, one Dreamland and 64 where they were known as O2. Kirby Mass Attack, that was the one I knew. Kirby Mass Attack, Kirby Superstar Ultra, and Kirby's Epic Yarn were like the main three I had for the longest time growing up. I was talking earlier, Paxi, there's got to be some Mario fan out there that is like unnecessarily obsessed with like Boom Boom Pom Pom. Like the type that's shitting their pants when they see the Mario Wonder trailer and it's like, please Nintendo, bring them back. Like to the same degree of people who lost it over like certain Smash reveals. We'll find them. We'll find that one person. Is it possible? Wait, hang on. It's got to be possible to skip this one, right? If I just jump at the right angle somewhere, like off this rock since it is slightly elevated. The Koopalings are back for the Switch 2 upgrade of Wonder. Hell yeah, I gotta get on it. Oh, there we go. Well, we've just skipped like 99% of the level. They don't call me Wiz the God Gamer for nothing. Everyone calls me that, clearly. Speedrun. What was that, like 20 seconds? I was talking about it earlier. I have the hot take of I don't hate the Koopalings, admittedly. I grew up on the original Mario 3 for NES. I grew up playing New Super Mario Bros. Wii. I have a soft spot for the Koopalings. Do I think they should return in every Mario game? Yes, I do. Fuck you. They have a right to be here. You should be reminded every time that Bowser has children. Whether he adopted or he fucks is up for debate, but you should be... Oh, we lost the tail. You should be reminded of that fact. You're not allowed to escape that fact. What are y'all's input on that? How do you think how he got the Koopalings? Like, Bowser Jr. is no doubt clearly his kid. There's no going around it. You know what? Fuck that one up. We don't need it. I totally didn't just walk away and got distracted by chat. I think they're cool. They do add some flavor and personality to the army for sure. I wouldn't go that far. I just think they're kind of neat is all. Bowser grows his children in test tubes. It's like war in Pizza Tower. Only a little bit of a struggle. Don't worry. I'm still God Gamer Wiz. Everyone still calls me that. Holy fumble? Nah. Nah, see? We back. We cock, dick, ballin'. See? No fumbles. I ignored the 1-up too. I mostly did it because I just didn't feel like grabbing it. See? One go. All in one go. Missed the star as well. Don't need it. Don't need it. That good of a gamer. Love my little 3DS. They used to call me the drinking back in college of Wiz. Everyone, no, maybe some of you have missed it because you know we stopped streaming on YouTube. Everyone on Twitch called me God Gamer Wiz. I earned that title from Quick Chat. What's the most believable lie I can make up for what I did off Twitch? It's gotta be believable. We gotta gaslight people. Tomorrow night when we do the earlier in the evening stream, and it's more likely more YouTube people are gonna come over. We gotta come up with a good gaslight for people who are like, oh hey, I didn't know you were back on YouTube. And it's like, yes, and everyone calls me God Gamer Wiz because the Hollow Knight stream from yesterday. Oh yeah, I killed God. But I don't think that's applicable. I'm not special for doing that. Everyone's killed God at least once before. Look at Kirby. Gonna get a drink of water real quick. Mario pissed out the big coins. Let's go! Clip. Feel free to save that amazing soundbite. I'm a professional voice actor. What's an actual? I'll watch this little, then I gotta head out for class tomorrow. You're all good. I hope you enjoyed God Gamer hours. You know what? Unironic God Gamer. I will continue to tout the Crash Team Racing stream as probably my personal biggest achievement. Good to see this game again. It's a good classic one. I felt like it was a good one to close off the month before we descend into the hell that is a bunch of random Ben 10 games to satisfy my old man brain. I shouldn't even say hell because love Ben 10. I'm gonna have a great time with it. I've played exactly 2 of the Ben 10 games that I have lined up for next month, so I'll be going into it as I'll be going into some of it as blind as you guys will be. Big mode. Wonder if we'll see Toad jump off to his untimely demise again. Oh God, they're spreading. I genuinely forgot they were up there. Like multiple of them. Why are they all there? Guys, if you're gonna follow along and just throw items at me, you could... Wait, how did they get ahead of me? Wait, I'm just now thinking about that. The Toads are always ahead of me. How are they doing that? Toad, what is your secret? If you're ahead of me, why don't you just save the princess? The only Benton game I played was the one on Leapfrog. There was a Benton game on Leapfrog? I owned a Leap pad. I owned one of those. How did I never have that one? Now, the only Benton games I had growing up were Protector of Earth, Galactic Racing, and Omniverse. Not counting the multitudes of Flash games I played. Right. Nope. Hang on, let's get myself a little bit more of a... Oh no, only 200 seconds left. I like how it tells me that as if I'm somehow going to run out of time at the last little chunk of the stage. 200 seconds. What was I? I was mid-sentence. I was gonna say, clock. This is a level with really good music, if I'm remembering correctly. Yeah. This is one of the tracks that we have in the YouTube playlist, the stream playlist, because it's such a good one. Even a mediocre Mario game is gonna have amazing music. I play Protector of Earth, Alien Force, Constant Destruction, and Omniverse. Those are the 4 games we're planning to play throughout next month in celebration of Benton's 20th anniversary. The only 2 I played out of those are Protector of Earth and Omniverse. No, don't clip that. Don't. Anti-clip that. Unclip it. Delete it. Remove the evidence. We can't let the YouTubers... We can't let the YouTube side know that I failed an easy jump because I got distracted thinking about Ben 10. Didn't happen. Fake media. Made up. It's wrong. The media is wrong. Chat is trying to frame me and make me look incompetent. You don't need to do that. I do that just fine on my own. I do like how it gets all muffled when I'm in here. Trying to remember where I go. Where do I go? I can make a political joke here. Do we allow political jokes? Nah, I've been pretty hardcore. Anytime anyone starts making any kind of like, let's not. These streams are to get away from politics. Just understand that I probably have a good idea of what the joke was probably gonna be. And I respect you for the restraint. Either way, fake news. I definitely did not die on Clock Tower. Oh no! A swarm of angry reds! What the fuck? I fireballed it. Why didn't it? See? Could a chud gamer pull off a small jump like that? I don't think so. I think everyone in chat has to apologize to me right now. Because clearly I'm the best to ever do it. That's clearly what this is. Alright. Mario skipped leg day in this game for real. It's what I was saying. I like the game, but like... Some of the physics are a little... jank. Like some of these jumps are... It's a little stiff. The game was built around the slightly stiff jump, so like it's not a bad thing per se. But there are a few times where it's a little weird feeling. Oh, what the fuck? What? Why did chat just get spammed with all of Stu's messages from earlier? What the fuck happened? Thank you for joining us, Paxi. I'm confused. I just watched that happen live. Sunshine did not get that attention, unfortunately. It did not, sadly. But also, did anyone else see that? Am I going crazy? All of Stu's messages from the YouTube side earlier just all flooded in at once again for some reason. Streamlabs, what are you doing? Streamlabs, come on, keep up. Those are old messages. You didn't have to resend them. I've been thinking about Sunshine more, and I really do kind of want to give it a second chance at some point. Probably by way of that one, the Eclipse ROM hack. I think back, and I feel like I was maybe a little too harsh on it. By way of just, I gotta be funny, so I gotta hate on the Mario game. It's cool to hate on the Mario game, guys. You know, it did a lot that I like. It did also do a lot that I didn't like, and that I actively remember being very frustrated by, but like, how much of that was the game's fault, and how much of it was me just expecting more from it? There's the question. Really? Really? Really, game? Okay. The pachinko. Oh, fuck. Okay. Never mind. I was ready to open Sunshine Love back into my heart, and then you reminded me of the pachinko game, and it like sunk several levels down in my brain as I just got hit with like the one Evangelion meme where it's like, Akira, ding, leave me alone. I just flashbacked and remembered all the fucking pachinko attempts that we did. Some people have like war flashback. Huh? What? Really? Really, game? Okay. Some people have war flashbacks to I'm a Chuckster. Either I've suppressed Chuckster from my memory, or I just never really had it that bad. My scarring moments from Sunshine were pachinko and the fuck-ass lily pad red coin mission. That one was also like, Nintendo, why? Why are we doing this? Why have you done this to me? It's one of those cases where if I just casually think about Sunshine, I think, oh yeah, that was a good game. But then I think about it for more. I think about it for more than just like a couple minutes, and I think to all of the frustrating levels, and I'm like, maybe it wasn't a good game. Maybe I don't like Sunshine. Now I understand why people say it's not good. The Chuckster is funny. The pachinko lily pad is just painful. Chuckster can be painful if you were a speedrunner or something. I understand why that would be painful. Or like if you're on your last life. And also to defend the Chuckster, at least with the Chuckster, as difficult as it was a lot of control. A lot of it was just, you know, you were in control of what angle he threw because it depended on the angle you talked to him. Lily pad, arguably, also you have control over. I have basic lack of object permanence. I saw the spikes and went for the ground pound anyways. As I was saying, the lily pad you have some amount of control on. But I remember specifically a big gripe I had was the fact that if you had like bad, well, fuck me, I guess. If you had bad timing when you entered the level and like where the coins were, because I think the coins moved, or I'm wrong, and my brain is just actively repressing memories of it. The pachinko was like almost entirely out of your control. That shit was ass. That one was a genuine... I don't like to have many angry video game nerd, what were they thinking moments with games. A lot of the time, I'm very charitable when it comes to, oh, maybe they were rushed, maybe whatever. You know, lenient towards my thoughts on games. No, the pachinko is like the epitome of what were they thinking game design. What Nintendo thought this was okay type design. But you know what, guys, let's all be thankful they made up for it by taking all their mistakes and making Mario Galaxy not long after. So you know what, I forgive you, Super Mario Sunshine, because you led to Galaxy. And we can all be a little thankful because of that, you know? This Thanksgiving, let's be thankful for Sunshine. Thank you, everyone say thank you, Chucksters, for giving us Galaxy. They were rushed to hell and back, but the pachinko is still questionable. Yeah, no, rushed. I'm sorry, rushed. Rushed is this aspect of the game design wasn't fleshed out enough. Rushed is modders have gone into the code and discovered this is missing. Rushed is not an entire section of the game, is just poorly designed. Oh, ad break. Like down to the concept. Down to its sticky little finger. A lot of Sunshine comes down to, for me at least, it feels like not a case of they didn't have enough time necessarily, but just they didn't have enough of an idea going to flesh out and continue. Like, parts of Sunshine are a case of, I see what they were wanting to do, they clearly didn't have the time or the manpower or whatever to do it, that's okay. But then other parts are, I don't even know what you were going for if you had the time to do it. What was the plan here? All right, my water bottle's almost empty and we are on the last world of the main game. Let's knock this out so I can go knock myself out. Probably eat some pie before I sleep, because why not? Bowser, you let... I guess I'm a little confused by the postcards. He had her in the beginning, and then there was a short chunk of them where she was clearly out and being chased by him. Peach, do better. You could have escaped. You could have gone out there. The final world, where clearly the difficulty's gonna really crank up. The game's really gonna hit me with more awkward jumps. I genuinely just did forget how absolutely short this game is. Like, I knew it was short. Like, little kid me beat the main story mode. Story mode? There's no story here. The main levels in one day. Oh yeah, I can just run across. But damn, I forgot that it was, oh yeah, if you're just at least mildly competent at video games, you can get all the way to World 8 within like 3 hours. Like, sheesh, I did not remember it being this short. No, I broke it. I can't reach. I don't care. All right, come on. Spit your ball out. I will always love the Switch. I will always love the little Switch floors. Such a simple, but so well done mechanic. Like, let's be real. I know that they were effectively just stolen from Super Mario Galaxy, but it's still such a good mechanic. Hyper cannon. Of course I'm gonna go cannon. But not for that. This one's just for me. I didn't even fucking hit the top of the flagpole. Gamer God Whiz. Best to ever do it. Everyone knows it. Saving, guys, it's saving, it's saving. Save complete. Don't forget to take a break, motherfucker. I'm on the last world. Why would I take a break? Ah, yes, I've been playing this game for 2 hours and 45 minutes now, and I'm on the last world. I clearly need a break. I just don't have the energy in me to thug it out for just like 5 more levels. Like, I'm sorry. I already found the, hey, you should take a break message is kind of funny. The fact it's asking me now, it's like, hey, you're almost done with the game. You want to take a break? Give me your coins. Give me your ink. Give me your teeth. Make some noise fans out there. You're heard, you're valid. Zach Oyama, shout out Zach Oyama. Love that guy. Yep. Anything up here? Yes! I thought you could stand on the top of those. And I low-key started to panic when it's like, oh, maybe you can't. It feels very strange to have a final world that includes a level with this theme. This seems wrong. This music should not play in a final world setting. This is way too happy. 3D Land, I really do like you. I'm trying not to be a hater here. But you confuse me a little here. Like, you couldn't have designed this level to be a little more menacing and then swap out to a more evil sounding track? Just a thought? Just a small thought. You know, just a itty bitty little comment, because like otherwise you're still a really great game. And you're still doing great, sweetie. I love you. Like, really? Really? Save complete. We gotta piss the coins. Oh! And we're open. And then we get the piss back. We're leaving no level undone. Star coins uncollected, sure. Like, okay, I'm sorry. This is the final world. We should not be hearing this cheery ass music. This is just the exact wrong vibe that you would want from your final world, you know? It's cool. It's like, I still like this music. I'm not that upset. But it really feels like, guys, this should not have been a level save for this world. Maybe should have prioritized something really gnarly and spooky. I'm not even grabbing that. Did you see that? The way I very epically #gamer dodged the fucking wrench and then missed one of the Koopalings. One of the, not the Koopalings, the wrench guys. This one's not even hidden. This one's at the end. And then it's gonna go back down. I mean, it's a cool concept for a level. Like, guys, you gotta make it evil. We're in the final world. We can't be having this hippy-dippy positive music going on. We gotta be evil and dastardly. Like, come on, game. You recognize that, don't you? I want to see if I can hit 100 lives before we reach the end. It's very possible at this point. Alright, please don't be an annoying ghost house. Oh no, you're an annoying ghost house. I remember not being a fan of this level. I'm admittedly never a huge fan of the levels like this, where you just kind of play themselves. We had one back in World 1 that was like the green platform. It's like, I'm sorry, this is boring. There's just not a lot going on. Coins! Oh, wait. More coins! I love coins. I love Marge. We were just talking about you. You stupid green platform. Okay, how do I reach? I don't know, it's just not that interesting a mechanic. You're mostly staying still. Oh, look at this. And we gotta stop and we gotta sit here and awkwardly wiggle in place. And then we just keep on going. Is there anything secret at least? No. Why would we put secrets in a ghost house level? It's silly. I mean, this is cool at least. It's like... and then you're given this. And you gotta ride the ride all over. You know, if I was a little bit faster, I could have beaten this game before December officially hit my time. And I kind of wish I did, because then I could have, like, ended the stream before December and then officially started December 10 on, well, not on midnight, but, like, right away. Oh no, it's the big boo-boo and he's gone. Hey, boo-boo. Pretty nice ghost house you got here. Wonder if there any picnic baskets. Hey, boo-boo. Why am I Yogi Bear? You're not allowed. You're not allowed to have that answer. You know, you don't get to know. And before you ask, no, it's not just because I said boo. My comedy is much deeper than that. 100 lives. Let's go, God Gamer Wiz. Hey, boo-boo. Welcome to my gaming channel. My gaming channel. He says picnic, so how would he pronounce other things? I think it was... What is bro yapping about? I'm on autopilot. Alright? I make no apology for what the hell my brain is like, this is gonna be funny to say or do. Hey, boo-boo. This Bowser guy is pretty tough. Yes, Yogi. You think I can beat him? Yes, Yogi. What the fuck does Boo Boo do? Does he do anything? He's just like Yogi's hype man or some shit. He never does anything. Man, fuck Boo Boo. Is Yogi Bear not relevant to them? I'm just now realizing Yogi Bear could just like genuinely not be at all a relevant enough reference for anyone besides me to like immediately get. I don't care about the red coins. I'm yapping about Yogi Bear, smarter than the average bear. Hey, Boo Boo, let's go get a picnic basket. You know, Yogi, you could just get some regular food. Shut up, Boo Boo. Okay. God, this... Look, I know I said I really like these flip panel levels, but game, this level was like, what, 30 seconds long? I know I didn't go for the other star coins, and that probably would have beefed out the time a little bit more, but like, that was basically just a straight shot game. And we're already at the... I don't remember. It might pull a new Super Mario Bros. DS and say, psych, there's actually another level after this. I don't remember. But man, really? Our final normal level was that, like, nothing burger of a Switch panel? Assuming this is the last one, I don't remember if this is or if this is not. I know there's the whole second world that unlocks. Don't worry, chat, I'm aware. But we're not doing all that tonight. We're like only doing the main 8 worlds, that's all. I just can't remember off the top of my head if this is the true final level or if the game does a gotcha. And it's like, you thought. Don't tell me if you are a knower. If you are blessed with the elite ball knowledge of Mario 3D Land level progression, keep it to yourself. I'm speedrunning. Button. Orange. I specifically remember this whole segment with the triple boomerang guys. Ow. Alright, we're gonna be safe and we're gonna pop this. Are you gonna jump over here? Bam. You see, I knew he was gonna drop this because that was there. Let's look through the telescope. There it is. There she is. It's totally the real Peach. Definitely not a cardboard stand-in. Oh, okay, what the fuck? You're not sure. Die. I mean, at least the music is cool. There's the real Bowser. I do really like that the game knows you're watching for the tail, so it's like, here, we're gonna show you it's the real Bowser, it's the real deal. Alright. Alright, now we get some precarious situations here. This is what I've been looking for in this world. This is what we've been waiting for. Is it gonna be viable to spam him out with any fireballs? No. Yep. Like, they do a good job of making this feel dramatic at the very least. You know, for Super Mario 3D Land standards at least. You gonna let me through, buddy? Do I have to wait for you to slam and go under you? No, fuck you, I'll just run ahead then. Fuck you, I'm just gonna edge bug then. It's climactic, but it's still like, it's still 3D land. It's... Does he turn to bones? No. Alright. I'm coming. Ow. I'm coming. Slowly but surely. Eh. Yep, it's just a cardboard cutout. Yeah. Now this is gonna be interesting. I don't know how this is gonna go out because I'm small mode. Oh no! Oh, he can just do that now. Okay, so no, that wasn't the final level. So we still have a little bit more to go. We're not done yet. It never ends. Yeah. It's fine. We're almost done, assuming that's just a case of it reveals we got like 3 more levels left in the world. Is it? If it reveals the secret next set of worlds, then I might just be like, I don't know if I got it in me tonight, guys. Nope. All right, so it is just the last few levels. All right, yeah, we can grind this out. We can do this. Here's what I've been waiting for, this visual design. Yes. Look, I'm a big fan of the Bowser Castle aesthetic. I've always been a big fan of the Bowser's Castle aesthetic. I love Lethal Lava Land. I love the Mario World Bowser theme. I love it. I almost screwed up a long jump. Is there anything that I want on top of you? No. This part I remember always fucked me up as a kid because the weird direction that you have to run. Yeah, this does not disappoint so far with the aesthetic I'm looking for. Yes, I'm good. Gamer God Wiz at it again. On a perfect run of Super Mario 3D Land. He definitely has not died a single time. Especially not to anything embarrassing or weird. He's on a perfect run through. Look at him go. He's so hot and awesome. All right. Like this whole part's cool. This is cool. This is some cool shit here. The spinny platform stuff that it makes me think of Mario Kart DS with the Bowser's Castle of that game having a lot of spinny bits in it. I know that's such a weird specific reference for my brain to make, but like it's my brain. It's my brain. It's how my brain is. Oh. I'm a little disappointed here, game. I was hoping for more levels in that vein and not just one extra level. Mario Kart DS mentioned. Mario Kart DS is gas and okay. If we're not talking kart racers in general, so that I would have to count like Crash Team Racing, Mario Kart DS might be in the run. No, it's definitely in the running for my favorite Mario Kart. It's a three-way tie between DS, Wii, and 8. If we're counting all kart racers, though, CTR kind of surfs and turfs over like all of them. But that's neither here nor there. Honestly, at some point, I kind of want to do a stream where I play through all of Mario Kart DS, see if I can do like all of the missions and stuff in one go. I just stood still and ate that. I had no reason to. I would have really liked to keep mine is either Double Dash or 8 Deluxe. You know what? That's fair. Double Dash is pretty good. I just never grew up with it, so I don't have that nostalgia of playing it. Oh, what the? Okay, thanks, game. I love how you could probably watch in the little stream preview. I went diagonally down with that and not to the left. Double Dash is fun. I've played it some. But I feel like it's one of those that you kind of had to grow up with to really fully appreciate. Not saying like it's a poorly aged one or anything like that. It's still fun. I just prefer other Mario Karts. Teehee. Smiles. This is what I've been looking for. And I forgot that Mario skipped leg day. I never grew up with it either, but a friend brought their totally legit GameCube and we played some Double Dash. Respect. I respect that. I don't even know this friend, but I respect it. It's what I was talking about earlier. That's weird that despite what my like catalog of games that I personally enjoy is and all that, that I didn't grow up. It was at school, by the way. I respect that even more. Like, genuinely, huge fucking respect. Taken. That's why it had a handle. You see, this is why the Switch 2 is failing compared to the GameCube. It doesn't have a handle. Oh, I needed to go on that. Alright. Like, look at Switch 2 sales compared to the GameCube. Totally in the GameCube's favor because it had a handle. Like, sheesh, Nintendo, learn from your mistakes. The Switch 2 is totally unportable. You can't take it anywhere. It's so bulky. The GameCube has so many. The GameCube does have a really rock solid library from what little I've played. Shout out Mario Party 7. Specifically that one because that's one I actually own physically. All right, let's. Yeah, that's right. Whee! All right, so what do we get on this red coin? Leaf? Actually, fuck yeah, that's great. Shout out the GameCube in general. No, shout out Kirby Air Rider. There's a good one. Shout out. I don't know why out of all of them I shouted that out. No. Shout out Kirby Air Ride, the first one. Good game. Shout out. What's another good GameCube game off the top of my head? The original Luigi's Mansion, even though I haven't played it that much, pretty good. And you know what? I'm feeling good. Shout out Sunshine. Shout out to Super Mario Sunshine. I'm in a good mood. Get in here, buddy. City Trial was ahead of its time. From how much I've seen people like love Kirby Air Riders, I like that Air Riders is kind of proof you can have mid-2000s game design still work in the modern setting. Like, from what I've seen, a lot of people are saying that it very much has so much of its game design attributed to Sakurai's mentality in the 2000s. Again, I've not played it myself, so can't speak. But it is cool that a lot of people are saying, you know, that era of game design can still work. It really is more Air Ride. Yeah, it's just Air Ride, but again, from what I've seen. Let's grab you just to be safe. I think that's just neat that Sakurai was like, fuck it, let's just do more. People like the game, so let's just do the game, but more. More game developers need to recognize and do that, all right? I understand. I truly do understand, you know, like innovating and growing on ideas. I'm not saying that they shouldn't do that. They should absolutely do that. There is the indie scene. Okay. Indie games are great. I will never stop singing the praises of good indie games. Game. 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 Why'd you stop reading my inputs? What? Hang on. I know my controller didn't die because the little PNG tuber is still working. Hang on. We're having a technical difficulty here. Game, what the fuck is going on here? Oh, there we go. Wait, what? Wait, hold up. All the buttons just fucking reset themselves? Huh? I have to go through and like rebind all the buttons on here? Huh? Okay, give me a hot second. Sorry, everyone. I don't know. Bowser was evil, and he fucking disconnected my controller or some shit. Bowser's ultimate goal was to disconnect my controller. Alright, we're back. We're in the home stretch. Bowser can't keep me down long. Oh, no. Have I messed up? I've not messed up. Fine. Don't know what was going on there. Like, the game lag spiked a second when the leaf showed up. And then my entire controller just stopped working. And I had to rebind everything. I gotta say, this is the area where the slightly stiff controls are really not helping. Button! Big button. Big button gaming. Woo. Back, but also I guess the indie scene isn't truly 2000. Okay, what I was saying right before the ad break hit. I love the indie scene. The indie scene, I'm always going to praise indie games. But this is a big butt, like my big butt. If I say, I want a game that's like blank, or I wish blank company would make this again, I think it's great if an indie game... best example I can get off the top of my head. Pizza Tower is fucking amazing. I love Pizza Tower. But I get a little bit frustrated when I say stuff like, man, I really wish Nintendo would make a new Wario Land, and then people say, well, just play Pizza Tower. It's like, Pizza Tower is great. I love Pizza Tower, but when I say I want a new Wario Land, I would like a new Wario Land, you know? I understand Pizza Tower is basically a new Wario Land, and I'm not saying that it doesn't fulfill the same role or that I specifically do want a new Wario Land in place of Pizza Tower. That's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is sometimes when I say I would like to see blank game return, I would like to see that game return from the official makers and not an indie game that harnesses the spirit of said game. It's always cool when indie games do that. It's always such a cool thing, but it's not the exact same as me saying, oh God, I don't like that I live with the Pizza Tower example because that's a bad example because I'm personally content with no new Wario Land as long as Pizza Tower and Anton Blast are here. But what would be like another example? Kind of same reason indie platform parties don't quite take off as much as they should. Exactly. That's like another one. Indie plat fighters are great. They are great, but they're never gonna quite hit the same spot that Smash does, and that's why they struggle it. That's why they don't do quite as big gangbusters as Smash will. It's kind of like I'm trying to think of like a specific example. But other than the Pizza Tower one, that's my main gist. I love indie games. I truly, well and truly do. They're great. They're fantastic. I love that people just get to make video games. But sometimes I do wish that Nintendo would look at their back catalog for once and be like, okay, yeah, let's make a new WarioWare. Or a new F-Zero. Okay, I don't really personally care about getting a new F-Zero with Star Fox. I've never cared about those games. But let's not be worried about that. Let's talk. Luigi! We did it. We beat Smash Bros. No, we didn't beat Smash Bros. We beat Super Mario 3D Land. So I'm gonna wrap up my thoughts on the game. The green button. Oh no, I don't want to activate the Street Pass. No, shut up. And Super Mario 3D World. Good 3D Land, not World. Very, very good 3D Mario. Very basic as all hell. And not that I've gone blind. Wow, I beat it once and it's now refusing to let me play it again. It's actually broken. Wait, what if okay, let me... Hang on. I didn't use a save state. I'm trusting that the game actually did save. That would actually be hilarious if I beat the game and then it's just nuked itself. What the fuck? Well, we did it. We can never play this again for some reason. Yeah, it just died. I beat it once, and the game's like, all right, you don't get any more. No Luigi for you. Wow. I'll leave it here a minute while I finish up the final thoughts, just in case it decides to get its head out of its ass. I also got to piss, so I'm gonna make these thoughts quick. Very, very good. It's solid and nothing special. And it's Mario. Exactly as you put it. Like, it's just a solid good time. I couldn't really have gotten better for my first 3DS game when I was growing up. Oh, my throat. Oh, my throat's closing in. I'm dying. First I killed the game, now I'm dying. Help. I should make this quick. Killed it with super leaves and fire flowers. It deserved it. But hey, we had a perfect run where we beat the entire game without dying a single time, which was impressive by my standards. We beat it in 3 hours and 20 minutes. Put it on the list of games that I beat in one sitting in a stream. That's a very short list. So far it's just CTR and Super Mario 3D Land. And and Punch Out. We beat all of Punch Out's main mode in one go. That was a good night. I think we're gonna wrap it up here. Thank everyone for watching and for embracing the void with me, I guess. The game is just dead. Like, you can both hear my controller and see my controller moving with my little PNG tuber. I'm trying to press everything. It's dead now. It's frozen. I can't do anything. But the music is still here. Tune in tomorrow, or I guess today. It's December. Guys, it's December 10. It's time. Tune in let's see, 12 hours, 6 hours. In 18 hours, roughly, we will be playing Ben 10 Protector of Earth for the PlayStation 2. And I'm gonna gush about Ben 10 a whole lot to a possibly annoying degree. Good night, no, wait, I gotta do the outro. I gotta be smart. And until next time, folks, it's the same stupid wizard you love. It's the same channel you love. I've been your host for the evening, and I hope you all have a good night. I hope you all have a good evening, and good night, everyone. Goodbye.